It's the Great Depression. Yesterday you were rich. Today you have nothing. No war, no warning. Just a crash so brutal it erased $200 billion and broke an entire generation. So what went wrong? Because this didn't start with a crash. It started with a dream. Welcome to 1922. The war is over and America is alive again. Factories that once built weapons are now building a new life. Cars, radios, refrigerators. Cities are rising, money's flowing, and everywhere you look, people are winning. For the first time in history, ordinary people feel rich, and that's where the danger begins. Henry Ford changes everything. Cars that once took 12 hours to build now take just 90 minutes. Suddenly, cars aren't luxuries anymore. They're everywhere. Demand explodes. Steel, oil, rubber, everything surges. The economy isn't just growing, it's racing. But while cities celebrate, something else is happening. Farmers are collapsing. Prices fall, debt rises, and they borrow money to survive. They buy machines, upgrade farms, hoping things will turn around. They don't. They just go broke faster. At the same time, America discovers a new addiction, spending money it doesn't have. Buy now, pay later. It sounds harmless, but it changes everything. People start living a life they can't afford, and banks make it easy. Loans are everywhere. It feels like free money, but it's not. It's a trap. Then comes Wall Street. The real madness begins. The stock market turns into a game where everyone thinks they can't lose. People start buying stocks on margin, putting down $10 to control $100. The rest is borrowed. Nobody cares because in their minds, stocks only go up. Even the barber is giving stock tips. Shoe shiners, taxi drivers, strangers, everyone is in the market. And when everyone is getting rich, nobody thinks about risk. That's not success. That's a bubble. Between 1924 and 1929, the market explodes. Prices go higher and higher, completely disconnected from reality. Companies build hype on top of hype. A few people warn that a crash is coming, but no one listens because everyone is making money. And when money feels easy, people stop thinking. Behind the scenes, everything is breaking. Debt is rising. Risk is building. The entire system is fragile. But nobody sees it because on the surface, everything looks perfect. Then it happens. October 29th, 1929. Black Tuesday. The market doesn't just fall, it collapses. Panic spreads. Everyone tries to sell at the same time. But there are no buyers. Billions of dollars vanish in hours. People who were rich yesterday are completely broke today. But the crash isn't the real disaster. The real disaster comes after, because all that borrowed money now has to be repaid. Margin calls hit. Investors are forced to pay back loans they can't afford. Their wealth is gone, but their debt remains. Then the banks start failing. Loans go unpaid. Money disappears. Panic spreads even faster. People rush to withdraw their savings, but the money isn't there. Banks shut down. Accounts vanish. Entire families lose everything overnight. And it doesn't stop there. The crisis spreads across the world. International loans are pulled back. Economies collapse. Global trade falls apart. The entire system starts breaking down. Still, many refuse to believe it. Leaders say everything is under control. Newspapers stay optimistic. They call it temporary. But for millions of people, this is not temporary. This is survival. By 1931, the damage is everywhere. Factories shut down. Jobs disappear. Unemployment hits 25%. 1 in 4 people has no work. Cities fill with food lines. Families wait hours just to eat. Children go hungry. This isn't just a recession anymore. This is a collapse. And then nature makes it worse. Years of overfarming destroy the soil. Drought hits, then dust storms. Massive clouds of dirt sweep across the country, destroying crops, homes, and entire towns. Millions of people are forced to leave everything behind. They become refugees in their own country. America isn't just broke anymore, it's broken. But even then, people don't give up. They survive because they have no other choice. In 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt steps in. He doesn't just give hope, he takes action. Jobs are created, millions go back to work, roads, bridges, and cities are built, banks are reformed, new rules are introduced to protect people and rebuild trust. Slowly, things begin to change. The economy starts to recover. Not instantly, not completely, but enough. Hope returns. The Great Depression doesn't end with celebration. It ends with struggle, efforts, and rebuilding. It leaves behind the lesson. When everyone believes the system can't fail, that's exactly when it does. And history doesn't repeat exactly, but it rhymes. Because the next crash